Hello friends, welcome to your own YouTube channel. Friends, this dictation is spoken at the speed of 80 words per minute from GD Bist's book Speedography Volume 1st. The link to the outline of which is given to you in the description of the video from where you can see its outline. To get similar dictations and outlines, please subscribe to our channel and like and share the videos. Dictation will start after 5 seconds. Start, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Sir, I will raise certain points to which I hope the Minister will pay his attention and reply to my points. In this report of the Housing Ministry, it is said that housing facilities will be provided to the employees, etc. While formulating the housing policy, I request the Minister to make necessary provision for accelerating provision of housing facilities to the poorer persons in the rural areas because the poorer sections of our society, like the landless peasants, have no shelter to live under. So, if any provision is made for the purpose, at least they will be benefited. Again, I think the ministry is very keen regarding clearance of the slums or improvement of the slums. But when I remember Calcutta, the thousands of slums which are here come to my mind, and you can imagine never that civilized persons in the 20th century are living in these areas. The slums are in such a condition that man cannot live there. What steps have so far been taken by the government? I cannot understand, so I urge upon the minister the immediate necessity of paying attention to these slums, because during the 30 years of Congress regime, it is found that nothing has been done for them and no improvement is here. So I request the Honorable Minister to take necessary steps to clear the slums immediately. I want to mention here that after 30 years of Congress regime, they said talk less, work more, but it was deducted by the people that it was a hollow slogan. That is why they were driven out. I want to request the minister to make a note of it, improve the position and clear the slums so that people can live in a proper manner. It is stated in the report that there is a provision of funds and the employees will be given necessary advance for the construction of houses. But there are so many difficulties that after the submission of the application, lot of time lapses and no response is given by this department, a lack few do receive money, but by that time the cost of building material rises. As such, the advance given to them cannot satisfy their requirement. I hope that the minister will take note of it and take the responsibility of construction. Madam Vice Chairman, apart from the systematic neglect of elementary education, the second most important problem that requires to be taken care of by policy makers is to ensure that school education is treated as the terminal stage of learning for a substantial number of students. Today, the presumption is the opposite. Most people think that the normal thing to do is go on to college. Anything short of that is regarded as infra dig. No wonder the colleges are overcrowded, and in most cases their performance is substandard. Madam, it took the country almost a quarter of a century to restructure the secondary education system and bring it almost in line with international practice. In 1947, except for one or two states, schooling was for 10 years everywhere. The Kothari Commission raised it to make it 12 years of schooling. Even after this particular reform was initiated, the situation is not entirely satisfactory in some of the states. However, the plus 2 stage is still partially tagged on to colleges. During recent years, some successful attempts have been made to integrate the last 2 years of school with secondary education. It seems safe to say that within the next few years, almost every state would have fallen in line and implemented the restricted system in its entirely parallel to it. However, there has been a disturbing development inherent in the decision to make it 12 years at the school level was the implication that this stage of education would be regarded as terminal in character, as is generally accepted. The educational system is like a pyramid. It is wide at the bottom and narrow at the top. In our case, this has not been happening, with the result that numerous structural, organizational, and academic problems have cropped up. In some states, 50% of students join colleges after schooling, while in others their percentage is higher. Many people look upon the higher secondary stage as terminal in character, nor do most people see anything wrong in such a large number of students going on to colleges. While the recent move in favor of globalization in one factor in favor of what is happening, there are several other factors also at work. Our failure to upgrade the instructions at the plus 2 level has actually created a sort of academic rupture between the school and university system. Stop.